pass away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. 2nd down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Longhorns are going to cash in this red zone trip. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Tennessee's offense out there for their first possession. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The ball has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he takes it around the 20. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Ran by the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on 4th and goal.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
A change of direction. The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And we're going to throw now on first down. He lets it rip. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Looking for a gap. It's Simon. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking for a gap, it's Bishop. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And try to sneak it for the first.
Now they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And the ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Empty set now. 5 wide. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Simon. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's what poor field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What a catch! He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The receiver grabs it.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's
could be a game-changing pick in return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Let's it fly to the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Hand off to the right side. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Longhorns hustle to the line to run that hurry out. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Catch made in space. Look out. Good enough for the first down to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
With the catch, it's Rodgers. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Vols will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he'll get their 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Simon. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks into the clear. More out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Texas, 28, Tennessee, 10.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the Volunteers will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback keeps the football. They bring him down right at the 20. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Can he get there on the ground? The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just no.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas 35, Tennessee 10.
And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. Across the 30. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
That's reeled in. It's gone. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jefferson. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
They finally corral him at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
2nd down and goal upcoming. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good route. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
42, Tennessee, 17.
Bringing it out, it's McDaniel. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being